Now this is nice because you can do this ahead of time, the night before, have it in the oven, or have it in the refrigerator rather. Pull it out. Now I've had it in the oven, or I'm not well today. I'm going to turn these pieces over a little bit, maybe. Let's see what we do with this. I'll show you how I cut the bread, because we want nice big pieces, because this is going to be kind of our display piece. So this has been in the refrigerator all afternoon, soaking in the egg mixture. You can use day-old bread because you want it to be a little bit soft. I mean, a little bit hard, so it, I was reading, I think they said, and it didn't make sense to me, so I figured, well, it must be true then, that the stale, when not stale, but the harder the bread, the easier it becomes to have it absorb the liquid. And I thought, well, that's interesting. I don't know if that's true, but so it doesn't matter if you leave this out on the counter. Okay, that's all turned over. And you see there's a little bit, what I did was I followed the directions up to, we whisked the eggs, the milk, the half and half, the half a cup of sugar, the nutmeg, and then I tossed the pieces. Actually, the way I cut these, because we wanted this to be kind of a show piece, was I took the baguette, took my bread knife, and I cut it on, you can see, it was about that long, cut it on the diagonal. Now these pieces of bread that I got downstairs, it calls for 10-ounce loaves. These are 17-ounce loaves, so they're big. So I cut off, that's about one piece of each. I cut it on the diagonal, and you can save that for Joey. And then, if you have a Joey. And then I cut it in half, because when we get these pieces out, hopefully, when we've got them toasted, we're going to, after they're all done, we're going to put on the plate one like this and one like this. And that'll be kind of a little show thing. Okay, so that's how we cut the bread. Oops, save that for later. Whatever. It said to put it in a 9x13 pan. I would cut it a pretty good size. Depending on how many people you want to serve, the liquid that you have and all that. So your 10-ounce, if you want to make, I said 6 to 8 servings. So if you want to only cut it in 6 pieces, make a serving size 2 pieces, or cut it in 8 pieces, which you cut a little thinner. It's not going to change the recipe if you cut it thinner. In fact, the one that we're going to sample, I actually cut it in cubes, because I thought it'd be easier to handle rather than the big pieces. Okay, so we got it to this point. We poured I soaked the bread, we put it in the baking dish, poured the extra egg mixture over it, wrapped it in plastic, and put it in the refrigerator. And it was in the refrigerator since what, 3? 2, yeah, so 3.5, almost 4 hours. Okay, now we're going to do the second part of it, which is to mix our flour and sugar, which I have in here. And I think I put the salt in there too. Mix that, we'll melt some butter. And I've got 3 tablespoons of butter here. And we're going to put our toasted, or our almonds, I did not toast these, and a little bit of almond extract. Okay. And we're going to mix this up when we get the butter, and we're going to put that on the top and get that in the oven. I love the smell of that almond flavoring. Okay. And this is sort of pasty looking, but that's nice. We're going to put that on top of here. With the big pieces like this, you can kind of make sure each piece gets a good sampling of this, because this is going to be the, even though the egg mixture has a lot of sugar in the nutmeg, this is what's going to make it extra special. All right, that looks good. Put that one in. All right, we will get this in the oven. Let's see, put that piece there. Okay. So, whoops, there we go for that.